Good day, my dear students. I have come back to present another enjoyable lesson and for you guys, and I hope you find it very informative and you enjoy the topics. My dears, the last lesson, okay, we finished here. We read the vocabularies, okay, for the reading to the second text, and you guys did this exercise, finding the correct definition for the new words. Today we will preview the new text, okay, the second text, this one. The preview says activity C, page 155. The preview says, which country is each person from? Scan the postings and write the countries. Okay, we have three, people. Thomas, Pisif, and Mingju. Okay, so you have to look at this text, okay, quickly, and find out where these people are from. That's it. For activity D, guys, as you know, before a text, we always have a quick write. Okay, and this quick write says, what important celebrations does your culture have for people between the age of 15 and 21? Write a list of the celebrations. Remember to use this section for your unit assignment. Guys, since we don't have any celebration, any special celebration for people between 15 and 21, okay, between those who are teenagers and are about to become, an adult, we don't have a special celebration for those people in our country. That's why I want you to go on Google, okay, and search for, celebrations for people between 15 and 21 in the UK, okay, in Britain. And try to make a list, okay, try to find 2 or 3 celebrations, only the names, okay. You can find this on Google. Do your search and I am sure you will find this. And if you don't, want to, search for, celebrations in Britain, okay, you can choose any other country, okay, but you have to write down, the name of that country, okay. Let's turn the page. Guys, on page 156 we have the text, okay, this is a new text, and let's go to the text. The title says Across the World, okay, across the world. Becoming an adult. Welcome to the Across the World blog. Guys, this is a blog. Blog is like a page, an online page, okay. People go on this blog and they write stuff, okay, they write anything they want. Across the World magazine would like you to post your stories to our blog, to your blog, sorry, to our blog. What does becoming an adult mean in your country? Okay, tell us your stories. So 3 people came, okay, and wrote down their stories. The first one, okay, guys, we have the first person from Norway. Norway is an European country, and the title of this post is Becoming an Adult in Norway. This was posted on Sunday, August 5th. Okay, my name is Thomas and I live in Norway. In my country there's a celebration called Russ, when students finish high school, okay. I participated in the Russ celebration this year. Okay, by the way, guys, this is the Russ celebration, okay. When students graduate high school, they have this celebration, okay. This celebration. I participated in the Russ celebration this year. It began on May 1st and it ended on May 17th. We wore clothes that represented our studies in school. For example, I wore blue. All students who studied business wore blue. We wore blue clothes every day for 17 days. On the last day, we put on hats and walked in parade. Okay, in a parade. What's a parade? A parade is an event in which people, cars and trucks go down the street so that people can watch them, okay? Many people, okay, like this picture. They go down the street and people on, either side watch them. That is parade. Okay, at the end of the celebration, I wasn't a child anymore. I became an adult. Okay, I was an adult. So this is the story of Thomas from Norway. The next story we have is becoming an adult in the Republic of Vanuatu, Republic of Vanuatu. This is a country in the South Pacific Ocean. Okay, you can search for this. My name is Pisif. I live on an island in the Republic of Vanuatu in the South Pacific Ocean. On my island, boys perform in an event called Nagol. Okay, Nangol. When I was about to become a man, the men of my village cut down trees and collected vines from the forest. They built a tall tower of 25 meters. On a special day, I climbed to the top of the tower, and the men tied long vines to my ankles. Okay, so they built a tower, a tall, tower with trees, vine trees. Okay, and they tie the men, around the ankles, okay, to the tower. My families and friends and the people of the village watched and chanted. Chanting meaning they were shouting, okay, screaming, okay. Then I dived head first off the tower, okay, meaning he released the grip of his hands. Then he came down. My shoulders touched the ground. Okay, the shoulders, touched the ground when I landed. Okay, meaning when I reached the ground. That was important. Other boys in my village did it too. Fortunately, no one got hurt. After we returned to the village, we were men. Okay, this is a tradition in this, country, and this is, how boys, okay, or teenagers become an adult. Okay, they do this activity, this practice. Then after this, they will become an adult. Okay, and the third person is okay, guys. Now we have another person from Korea, and becoming an adult in Korea. I am from Korea. My name is Mingju. I turned 19 years old this year, so I participated in my country's coming of age ceremony. Ceremony is like a big party. Okay, the ceremony started in the 10th century. At that time, the young prince received new adult clothes to show that he wasn't a child anymore. This celebration became popular in the 14th century. In 1999, the government made the third Monday in May, okay, the third Monday in May, coming of age day, meaning becoming an adult day. Now, all 19-year-olds participate in the ceremony on that day. I wore a special Korean dress and walked with friends to the ceremony. My family gave me flowers and many gifts. Now I am an adult in Korea. I can drive, vote, marry without my parents' permission. Okay, so this was, the celebration for teenagers when they, want to become an adult. This is how it is in Korea, and this is how it is in Vanuatu. Okay, they have. You can search for this, on Google, and it can even, show you pictures of this to, understand this better. And this was also, a coming of age day, okay, in Norway, and Thomas, described it. Coming of age meaning to become an adult. For example, look at this example. Aram is coming of age, meaning he is becoming an adult. Okay, he's becoming an adult, not a child anymore. And you all know Prince, the son of a king or queen, is the prince. This was the text, guys. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to double read this and with the audio, please. So that is very important. I want you to turn the page, go to page 158. Go to 150. Okay, guys, as you all know, after reading a text or after a text, we have, some questions about the text. And on page 158, in activity B, okay, we have, a group of statements, sentences, okay? They each come from the text, okay? So our job is to read the statements, write N for Norway, RV for Republic of Vanuatu, or K for Korea, okay? So your job is to check these, statements in the text, okay? And if it comes from, Norway, write N. If Republic of Vanuatu, write RV. If from Korea, write K. I did 3 of these, okay? And it's your job to do the other ones. Look at number 1. People here have a Rus celebration, so it is in Norway. Number 2. Only boys participate in the celebration in this country. It is in the Republic of Vanuatu. Number 3. There's a celebration called Nagol in this country. So it is again in, RV. So make sure to do the other ones and double check these as well. For activity C, guys, this is, multiple choice. Okay, so you choose. See, we have a blank in each, option, and your job is to choose and fill that blank. Look at number 1. The Rus celebration in Norway is dash long, more than 2 weeks, because it is, 17 days. So 17 days is more than 2 weeks. Number 2, the colors of clothes in the Rus celebration represent students' dash studies. Okay, because as Thomas said that I study business, so that's why I wear, blue clothes. Look at number 3, in the Republic of Vanuatu, boys dive off dash when they are ready to become a man. Dive off what? They dive off what? So a tower that is made of, trees. Okay, I will leave the other 3 for you guys to do it. That's your homework. Now you know how to do this. For activity D, guys, okay, you look back at the, the text on page 156 and 57, and you put the actions for each celebration in order. Okay, in each celebration we have 3 celebrations, right, in 3 different countries. What do they do first, what do they do next, and what do they do after that? For example, in a Rus celebration in Norway, it says number 1 to 4. Number 1 is I wore the color blue for 17 days. Okay, the second thing, I put on a hat. Okay, the third thing, I walked in the parade with my classmates. Okay, then number 4, I was an adult. Then the last thing, I became an adult. Okay, so just like how I did the first one, it is your job to do the second and the third one. Okay, put the actions after each other. Okay, for this one you also have to double check the text. Okay, just like how I did this. My dears, on page 159 we also have the quick write. Okay guys, my dears, in each unit in your reading and writing book, we have a section called write what you think. So you write down your ideas. Okay, for this one it says discuss the questions in a group. So we honestly we have to do this in groups in the class, but since we can't do that, you can do this at home. Okay, depend on your mind and think about this. The first question is, what are ceremonies that mark the change from child to adult? Okay, so we don't have this in our country. Okay, in whole Iraq I have never heard of this. Okay, having a celebration special for teenagers between the age of 15 and to 21. Okay, we don't have this, so it is okay if you don't do this one. And number 2, it says compare the celebrations you listed in your quick write to the celebrations described in the reading. Okay, how are they different? For example, in the reading we had 3 celebrations. Okay, and I asked you to go on Google and search for celebrations for people between age of 15 to 21 in the UK, in Britain. Okay, write down 3 celebrations for Britain, then compare them. Okay, how are the celebrations in Britain different from these celebrations? For example, which one is more enjoyable? Okay, for example, how are these, we know these celebrations, and we have enough information about these, but we don't have enough information about celebrations in Britain, for example. Okay, so it is your job to write down the celebrations in Britain and compare them. Okay, that is your quick write. Okay, that is your job here. Make a comparison. Okay, make a table. Okay, and in this table write down on one side, let me show you something like this. Okay, celebrations we had in the reading. Okay, and celebrations in Britain. Okay, how are they different? Okay, so do your search on Google and you will find out the difference. Guys, I want you to turn the page, go to page 160. Here on the top we have the unit video. Okay, now you all know this, and you can find this video on your CDs. Okay, and you can watch it if you have to. You can watch it 3 to 4 times, and you can benefit from these vocabularies. Okay, these are used in the video. Business plan, a list of the things a business wants to do and how it will do them. Okay, so that is the business plan. Goal is the aim, something you want to achieve in the future. Graduate is when you finish school or university. Life coach is someone who helps you to reach your goals. Okay, these vocabularies are used in the unit video as well, so it's your job to watch that. After watching that, okay, we go to exercise C. Okay guys, in activity C here it says think about the unit video, reading 1 and reading 2, as you discuss these questions. Okay, question 1, what is the most important sign of being an adult and why? Okay, as you can look at the picture. Okay, this is the picture of a teenager about to be an adult. Okay, holding car keys inside a car, and my guess is this isn't her own car, but she is pretending to be her own car. And this is an example of becoming an adult. Okay, so it says, what is the important sign of being an adult? Okay, is it coming of age ceremony? When you go to a ceremony, then after the ceremony you become an adult? Is that a sign? Or driving a car? If you can drive a car, does that mean you are an adult? Finish school. If you finish school, are you an adult? That's the question. Getting a full-time job. If you get a full-time job, are you an adult? If you get married, are you an adult? If you have a child, for example, if you become a father or a mother, okay, are you an adult? If you live independently from family, this is my opinion. If you live independently, okay, outside your family, and you have an independent source of income, meaning a salary, so that is a big step toward adulthood, towards growing and becoming an adult. What about voting? Okay, we know in many countries at the age of 18, okay, normally, not in all countries, but in many, when someone reaches the age of 18, they are eligible for voting, meaning they can, go to the polling station and vote, so that becomes their right when they become an adult. Okay, so make your choice. I did my choice. Okay, it is this one, in my opinion. This is an important sign of becoming an adult. Number 2, it says, according to reading 1, it takes years to become an adult, a full adult. Okay, according to reading 2, a person becomes an adult in one special moment. Okay, so reading 1 says it takes many years to become an adult. Reading 2 says it takes only one moment for a person to become an adult. Okay, what do you think? What is your opinion about reading 1 and reading 2? How long does it take for a person to be an adult? Okay, to become an adult. Does it take longer nowadays, or in 30 years ago? Okay, so use your opinion. Okay, which one do you think is correct? Okay, between reading 1 and 2. The question 3 is, many young adults today cannot find work or move out of their family homes. what can they do to become adults? Okay, so I chose the third question for activity D, because activity D says choose, one of these questions and write down your response. I chose number 3. Look at my response. Okay, so number 3 says, what can young adults do, okay, to move out of the family and become a full adult? In my opinion, finding a job and having a salary, okay, can be a big step toward becoming an adult. This is my opinion. Okay, it can be a big step, and I want you to write down your opinions about this or this or this one. Okay, so make your choice and write down the response here. Thank you very much. Okay guys, on page 161 we have a new topic. It is using dictionary. Okay, I am sure I explained this and you all know how to use dictionaries, how to look up words in the dictionary. And you can also use look at this tip. You can also use online dictionaries to look for words. Let's find out what is this topic. Words in a dictionary sometimes have more than one definition. Okay, each definition has a number. Okay, definition 1, definition 2. Okay, it's important to know which definition you need. Here are some tips for finding the correct definition. Okay, for example, you look up the word gift, and the word gift has maybe 3 definitions. Okay, how to find the correct definition you need? Okay, that is the question. Let's find out. Read the complete sentence. In the word, is the word a noun, a verb, adjective or adverb? Okay, which one? Look at the context or other words in the sentence. They can sometimes give you information about the word you don't know. Okay, look at the word. For example, this word is in bold, right? Look at the words before gift and after gift. Sometimes it can help you to find out the meaning of gift if you don't have a dictionary. In the example below, you can see that definition 1 is the best definition for the word gift. This definition, as it is used in the sentence below. Okay, when he graduated, he received a wonderful gift from his parents. The first definition, sometimes something that you give to or get from someone. This week's magazine comes with a special free gift. Okay guys, so the synonym is also present. Present and gift, they are the same. So this one is the correct definition. Okay, because it describes gift here, that's why. Okay, the sentence refers to a gift that parents gave to their son. Gift can also mean ability, but none of the words in the sentence discuss ability in this sentence. Okay, so definition 2 is incorrect. Okay, let's go to exercise 1. Okay, so you understand it better. Read the sentences, then write the number of the correct definition for each bold word. Okay, we have collect in 2 sentences. Okay, sentence number 1 and sentence number 2. Okay, sentence number A, my brother collects toy cars. He has about 300 now. Okay, which one of the definitions is for the first one? I picked the second one. Okay, you know why? Because it says to bring together things that are the same in some way in order to study or enjoy them. My son collects stamps. Okay, so the person collects toy cars, because maybe he enjoys it. So this definition is correct for collect here. Okay, that's how we know it is correct for this one. Look at B. I collected all the library books in the house and returned them to the library. Okay, how do we know definition 1 is correct for this one? Let's read it. To take things from different people or places and put them together. Okay, the teacher will collect the test booklets at the end of the exam. So this one is collecting stuff like books or other things from different places and you maybe taking it to the library in this case. So definition 1 is correct here. Thank you very much. Okay guys, on page 162 we did the the first sample of exercise 1, this one, we did this, and it is your job to do this one. Okay, responsible, we have 3 sentences here, and responsible is used in each one of them. Okay, so your job is to find the correct definition of responsible here, of responsible here, of responsible here. Okay, we have 3 definitions. So it is your job to figure this out. Okay, just like how I did in the previous one. And guys, if you look at this picture, this is her name is Kelly. Okay, Kelly is very responsible. Let's find out how. She has a job. Okay, she is in a cafe. I am guessing she's a waitress, and she is saving money for college. Okay, so she is studying in high school still, and she is saving money for college. A very great idea to be independent. This is a big step, for anyone. Thank you. And activity B, okay, here the idea of this activity is very easy, guys. Look up each bold word in the dictionary, okay? The bold, word, okay? Find the correct definition and write it on the line. Pay attention to the part of speech, okay? So you open up your dictionary, okay? You find the meaning of right, the meaning of represent, the meaning of judgment, okay? Then you write down that definition in this, dash here, okay? Correctly on the line. Look at the second one, I did. Represent. We sent the young man to represent our village at the meeting. So, represent means to act or speak on behalf of someone or a group of people. Okay? So I got this definition, from the dictionary. And it is a verb, represent. Okay? So, do the other ones just like, the second one. Just like how I did it. Okay? So that is your homework as well. It is very easy, and all the activities, we did in this lesson, they're all easy. So do not confuse yourselves. And if you have any problems, okay, any problem, comment me down below on the page, and I will, answer you and provide you with the necessary help. Guys, this is how we reached the end of today's lesson. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this very informative and very useful, and I hope you all stay safe and busy yourselves with useful activities at home, like reading and watching films and movies, listening to music, or any other activity. Until another informative lesson, okay, accept my warmest regards to you and your respectful families, and thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.